winning start 2 weeks in a row. I think if I'm correct, we haven't had an error in my last two starts, and all the credit goes to the defense.
Yeah. Pitcher of the week this week. Congratulations on that. And it just like you said, the defense, it helps the pitchers. If it's a close game, I just got to throw some strikes, keep the ball down, and I'm in good shape. But when you do start struggling, what do you kind of go through to try to get things back on track?
Yeah, definitely. A big thing that I try to do is I have some mental routines that I do, whether that's in between a pitch or maybe after we get the second out. A bit of a routine that we've started doing is kind of acknowledging each other, acknowledging that we have two outs, and heightening our focus so that we can put away the inning and then get back in the dugout to get our swings going again.
As a local guy, a Western Slope guy, just down the street a little bit. How much fun is it to be here playing in this program?
I mean, yeah, no, it's awesome. I grew up watching Mesa baseball and seeing Skip coach the team that he's coached all these years, and grew up with one of my best friends, Jared Hanks, Coach Skip's son, and it's really been amazing being at the games and seeing so many familiar faces, like Dave Yonke. It's just been amazing, and really a nice homecoming just to everybody, and I'm glad that I can contribute and do something for such an amazing program.
Coach, early on you played a lot of guys trying to find information, like you like to say, gather information on a lot of players, and now I know you kind of like to settle in, but you also showed that you can put just about anybody in this lineup again and get some production. Is it still hardest thing is figuring out a lineup guard?
Yeah, it's extremely hard, and I rarely make the lineup until after I've seen all of batting practice. Sometimes you can determine if a guy's just maybe out to lunch on some day for some reason that we're probably not even aware of, or a guy is relaxed and on time and looking confident. And once in a while you really see that, and sometimes you don't. And so you start off what we call as team of the moment, and that's the first 9 guys in the lineup, and they all know that can change. And if it does change, it's the attempt for the betterment of the team.
Yeah, getting Stevie back at first base. I mean, it's not like you dropped off significantly last year, but just knowing you've got the glove that you get with him, how much did that kind of help everybody settle in this year?
Well, I think it helps. He's a big target over there. And then we have Max Burney, who's no slouch over there as well. I mean, he's a very good defender. We're going with Stevie right now as a starter, but, and along the way, we've had some injuries. We're missing one of our best hitters since the first game of the year, Ethan Nunez, and guys have stepped up and filled in that role until maybe we get him back later. But having Stevie there, it's senior leadership. It's a guy who's been in the program. He knows the culture, the expectations, standards, things like that.
Joey, with the depth on this team, does that help keep everybody sharp? I mean, you're competing against your best friends, but everybody wants to play. Does that just kind of help sharpen everybody?
Yes, I think it definitely helps the team. We know that we could throw 2 1 through 9 lineups out there and beat almost any team. So I think it just helps. I think it brings the energy levels up. Everyone knows if you want to play, you got to be better than the guy next to you, and that brings competition. We all love each other, but there's competition there, but I think that makes us better as a team.
Fellas, 31 runs in the getaway game last weekend. Is that the highest scoring baseball game you've ever been a part of, and how did it feel being in the dugout for that?
For me, yeah, it was personally the highest scoring game I've been a part of. It was just a really great way to end the weekend and to put an exclamation point on that Monday series sweep. It's really hard to sweep any team 4 games, and especially to do it in the circumstances that we did and the way that we did it. I think it kind of just put an exclamation point on the weekend.
I think we had a couple big ones last year, but it was a fun one. But Gage said it well. We definitely put an exclamation point on that weekend. as we should have, and I just think we got the job done.
You guys, last weekend, kind of a change of plans, get to be home and now the regular scheduled home games. What's it like kind of after being on the road so much and now getting 16 games at home? Pretty uncommon, and kind of how enjoyable is that to kind of get some momentum going?
Well, I think it can help. That was a tough early schedule. We were supposed to be at home against Cal Poly Pomona, and then they backed out. And we decided to go out there, which we'll go play anywhere, anytime. At the end of the day, it's for the betterment of our team. We're concerned about how we're going to be playing in end of April and May. That's we got to be playing our best then. And I think we went on the road and we faced 3 regional caliber teams, tournament type teams on the road at their place. We came out of about 500. We felt like we could have been better, but we weren't. But I think it just helps build now to come home. There's responsibility in that too. Make sure these guys don't let up and think just because we're at home that things will be easier. We're going to expect things to be tough and competitive, and we need to be great competitors.
For you guys, kind of that change of plan, getting to stay in your own beds and eat at home and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely nice. I think it was pretty cool that we were able to score first at our home field. I think that was the coolest part about it.
Yeah.
Well, we had the first chance to score first,
Yeah.
and we did. Yeah, that's a great point. I hadn't thought of that one.
Yeah, it was
Joey?
nice to be able to start on Saturday and already have the lead in that first inning. It definitely gave me some confidence, which was nice.
Yeah, good. I hadn't even thought about asking that question. It's a good follow-up. So.
All right, question of the day, just to change it up, get away from baseball.
Raiders.
Not
Oh,
Raiders.
okay.
If you could only have one smell for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? You can only smell one thing the rest of your life. It's like, what if you only like a vanilla scented candle or something the rest of your life?
Popcorn. Buttered popcorn. Large Coke. Really good movie.
I'd probably say like some fruit, like strawberry.
I don't even know. I'm a big fan of steak, so I'm gonna say like a steak. Smell of steak.
All right, perfect. Yep, that's all we have. Thank you.